Alright, so, okay, hello everyone and welcome back. And we're here once again, of course, back with the 2005 Piston Cup season. Of course, the Revival series. Decided to, reviving it, so doing it just to make things fresh and all. And of course, it's been a bit long since I've uploaded and such, and it's because I've been too busy with school and such. And of course, later on after, of course, my exams were next week, and I'm pretty sure once when the exams is done, then I'll finally go back and continue on with this series right here. But anyways, what you're seeing here is it's the brand new look for the roster of racers. This time around, it's been downgraded to 43 instead of 50. The reason for this is, one, it's gonna be way too crowded if we have at least 50 racers. Two, it's going to be hard for me to keep count on which racers are pretty much didn't qualify. So, and of course, since we have is a more shorter number of racers of 43, then this is a lot more better. And lastly, it won't be it's just so it will not spill in a can of worms and such. And besides, I want it to be a lot crisp and a lot more fresh. So so that so that's why some of the racers like Buck Break Wheel, Riley Wheelhouse, and Marty Bashman, and among others, were all temporarily cut. Even Rowdy Bush and Jeff Corbett, they were also phased out from here. And of course, those racers are no longer canon towards my own canon of my Cars universe. But anyways, yeah. Of course, we have here are the main racers right here, but we also have our 7 new ones. And of course, if you have played the Roblox game Sunder 05, then you might have already recognized these cars. You're saying, hey now, these are actually the racers from Sunder 05. Well, to be fair, you're right. These are those said racers from that said game. Roblox game, that is. I took heavy inspiration on their designs from that. And of course, I did actually show these in the Sunder 05 Discord server, and of course, guess what? The devs actually responded, and they say that this was the best thing that someone has done to their missing racers, and they praised me for doing a good job on these, since they look absolutely more in line with their designs. Well, mainly. But anyways, we have here's Clark Clankenstein, number 00 racing for Intersection, Shane Short Clutch, Carson Brixton, Jaden Spare Tire, Buck Schooner, one of 2 of the rowdiest racers. The other one being Chick Hicks. We also got is Sam Handbrake right here, number 45 on Texas T, and Spider Dangerford. Yeah, those are the known races we have. With both Clark, Shane, and Carson and Jaden both having sponsors from Cars 3, which that's a plus. And we also have a few of these other racers like Buck Schooner, Sam Handbrake, and Spider Dangerford, both bearing the sponsors that were pretty much actually seen in Chick Hicks. Though they aren't visibly seen, but you know what I mean. But yeah. And of course, I might as well also show you the new schedule of the race here. It's been downgraded to just at least 26 races. So yeah, we have here is the Florida 500, Charlotte Springs 200, Gas and Go 150, Capital Motors 200, Sparta Stop 250, Danco Lights 350, Smasherville 400, By and Large, Palm Mile, Canyon Clash, Iowa Hybrid, RPM, Motor Mayhem, Beachside, Data Shift, Jordan, all of that races, and all of those competitions. And of course, they're at this race is, they're all at like a 25% of a lap right there. And of course, yeah, and of course, I know there are like some people out there who are completely mad that I actually cut all of like those races from like 2005 teaser trailer. It's just because that it isn't necessary, because it's gonna be a hella hard for me to keep in touch with all these racers, as there's so many of them for me to keep track of. So yeah, it makes sense for me to pretty much down it towards just having 43. But hold on a second. Okay, now we have our at least 44 racers. Yeah. just actually tried to bring in this racer here, Daryl Drag. Actually, this race is actually really necessary to be like included. But hold on, just give me a second. I think we should like punch him a little bit. There. Yeah. Okay. I guess this is good. This is fair. Okay. We now have our 45 racers to keep track of. Of course, even though it says 46, we have is actually this racer right here. After we take who has 2 alternative paint schemes. But yeah, that's it. It's just only a major update just so I can keep track of all the racers at once. Because if too much, then it's gonna be absolutely chaos. So it makes sense for me to actually downgrade the racers into just having at least 45 of them. But actually you know what, just scratch that. Sorry, you know what, fine. It's gonna be okay if we only have at least 43 racers, since you get the point. But yeah, we'll only have only 43 racers, not 50 of them to keep track of. Besides, it's gonna be completely hard if I decide to keep all those racers there. So it makes sense for me to not completely keep them there and have these guys there as well. It will be utter chaos. So yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say, and I'll see you guys later. And of course, we're going to be doing the pre-race. It's gonna be coming soon, and it's gonna be like coming once my exams are like finished. So probably next week. So yeah, take care and peace out.